Hey y'all, I'm back. Yep, I'm still trolling through the house. How y'all doing? I just felt the energy to come and sit with y'all. Let's do a reading. We got a full moon coming up, and the full moon's coming up in Taurus. Hey, Taurians. Yes, this is our moon to manifest, and it's a super moon, okay, and it's a beaver moon. So this is about your security, your wealth, those things that you are manifesting in your life, those things that it ain't just money. You can want to manifest stability, right? A new job, a new car, love, whatever, good things, health. Yeah, those are the things you want to, whatever it is, good, positive. That shit, that's the, but of course I know y'all, damn it, I'm gonna leave it alone. Surrender. Purpose, come on now. I mean, planting some good seeds in, it's that time, letting go of regret. I know that's right. Yes, you got to. We have to move on. We have to continue with life, and we must do this. What is going on here? Why is the death card here? Service. Anyway, let's get the energy. Let's perseverance, wow, and guilt. These cards are just flying out my head, right? Perseverance, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. That one really want to come out, so I'm going to take it. Because, that's right, set your intentions, right? You can do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. Yes, you can, yes, you can. All right, now. Surrender, let it go. I release my need to control anything, anybody, absolutely, and release control of the outcome, because sometimes we put limits on something that could be way more, way bigger, right? What's going on here, Spirit? Oh, gratitude. It tried to come out. What's going on here? Uh-oh. This guilt I seen that too. It came out too. So I'm going to take it all in the upright, because this is present energy. Whether we are releasing it, because it says I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. If there's a belief that you're not good enough, release that, because that's only keeping you stagnant. That I'm not good enough energy comes from how other people treat you. Don't let other people's behaviors dictate your value. That's first and foremost. Of course we make mistakes. We're not perfect. We're human, right? We make mistakes. And when we right our wrongs, and if we can't right our wrongs, but we change the behavior, that's it. That's the best you can do, and nothing else you can do. Nothing else. You can't dictate or control how the other person's going to feel, if they're going to have forgiveness, or if they want to hold on to that energy, that pain, maybe however, don't even try to fucking figure it out. But honestly, listen, there it is, regret. I know that I cannot change the past. Spirit put it on the table. That's what I'm talking about. You can't change it. He that is without sin, throw the first stone. And what's going to happen is, once you have surrendered it, thank you, Spirit, once you have surrendered it, you know what I mean? That energy that they carry, they will come into a situation where they're going to be needed to be forgiven. And you know what the first thing that's going to pop into their head when they get rejected for something, when they say sorry and somebody don't accept it, how they treated you. Thank you, Spirit. Listen, somebody's going to get a lesson in friendship. Friendship is not a one-way street. Friendship is not an entitlement that you get treated a certain way, but you get to treat other people any way you want. No. You can't. And when you're pointing the finger, and when you've been hurt by someone, did you hurt somebody like that in the past? I don't know. But it comes around. It comes around. Either way, And if you were somebody that asked for forgiveness and you weren't forgiven, there's going to be another situation. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get it back. You may not get it from the person that it came from, but God, forgiveness. But that's not that. I don't know, something like retribution, I think I heard. But friendships, okay? All right. Relationship. Let's see. I just want to see what was behind here. Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. Fear. Look, being held back. Allowing other people to hold you back, right? Because of their opinion of you. You can't change how people. And everybody ain't gonna fucking like you. It's everybody that don't like you will find something about you that they don't want. You know what I'm saying? We mirror each other. We mirror each other. We all do. We all do. It don't have to be people directly in front of you. It could be people at work. It don't matter. We all do. Everybody got a hater. Everybody got one. Just like everybody got a butthole. You feeling me? Everybody has an opinion. What's going on here, Spirit? Perseverance, surrender, the guilt, yep. And knowing that you can't, the guilt and regret, you gotta let that shit go so you can move on. What the hell, you're gonna just hold on to this and forever carry this, and that's as far as you're ever gonna go in life? This is as good as I can get, because I did something back there that hurt somebody, and they're still mad. They haven't given me the okay that I can go on with life and be okay because they haven't healed. Get the fuck out of here. I'm just saying. Nope. That's not how it works. If you've done all that you could do to rectify the situation and change the behavior, then you are free to go. Thank you, Spirit. All depends. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about like physical injuries and stuff like that. No. We're talking about, connections, emotional connections, spiritual that kind. That's what I'm talking about here. And on the physical level, that's the law. I ain't talking about that. You get legal advice. I am not a lawyer. I'm talking about emotional, people, human behavior. Hello. Nothing happens by coincidence. Nothing happens by coincidence. Meaningful coincidence. Everything is going exactly as it should. I heard each one teach one in it, and that's exactly what this shit is about. Each one of us, every connection that we make is there to teach us something about ourselves. And we make choices along the way. You know what I mean? It's almost like playing a video game with levels. You know what I'm saying? What we got there? Signs from nature. So you can see signs from nature, the changing of the seasons, animals. Some of you guys could be seeing animals. I don't know. I hear rabbits. It's like once you release this guilt, it's like you can start seeing progress in your life in a way. When you'll start seeing signs of progress, signs of, you'll start seeing past the darkness and you'll start seeing the light side of life, like you'll start noticing the trees and shit like that, because you're coming out of the darkness and you're starting to see what's in front of you and not what was behind you. Come on, Spirit. Surrender. Hi, yes, sir. You healing them old wounds, baby. That's right. You're healing them old wounds so that you can live in the now. That's what all that stuff does. When we refuse to let go and move on, or continue to stay in it, we can't even see what's going on. That's how many times have you been in a situation, or you've been in, been living a certain way, and then you look up one day and you're like, damn, 20 years is gone. Just like that. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Yeah. Because you're stuck in that energy, you know what I mean? Of the past. And you were unable to see that even while you're feeling how you're feeling, the trees are still growing, the grass is still growing, the rabbits are having babies, their babies are having babies, your babies are having babies. You feeling me? And years are going. And then when you finally, 10, 11, ooh, progression, come on. And when you finally decide to start to heal those old wounds, now, you know, and you release that energy, right? Now you can start seeing what's happening in front of you. Come on now. And that was a message from Spirit. Release any beliefs that no longer assist you in your soul's growth. You must grow. Don't miss the opportunity to experience life, you know what I mean, in the present by holding on to the past. Because it will pass you by. It really will. Because our kids will get older and grown and move and be gone. Just like that. You know what I mean? And when you finally sit with, you know, let go of that old shit, man. For real. What we got? Summer. Something could be happening in the summer. It's fall here. I don't know what the season is where you are. It could be summer for you. This could be happening right now. This could have happened over the summer. All right. Or this could have been going on, you know, the healing part. We got some kind of heartbreak. It's in reverse. And soulmate. Listen, relationships. There's an important conversation that needs to be had. What's going on here, Spirit? Give me one more, please. I didn't even say what time it was, did I? Today's November 3rd, 8:28 a.m. I don't know why I don't think I said that. I don't think I did. I think I just jumped right into the video. My crazy self. With your crazy self. It says, listen to your intuition. Yep, heartbreak. Somebody's feeling heartbroken. Well, this could be around heartbreak. Look, I'm telling you, manifest. This is a time of manifestation. And we're not manifesting guilt. We're not manifesting regret. We're not going to sit in that same mindset so that's what we'll be fucking going through for the next season, cycle, whatever. Nah, no more, man. Let's get some tarot. Listen, we're not falling for those old tricks anymore. We're not feeling guilty because we want to live. We want to live life in today. Look at the Chariot, y'all. I can't make it up. Forward movement. Progression. I said that already. 13 on the clock. Listen to your intuition. And move accordingly. Don't let those tricks, you know what I'm saying? The illusion and that guilt. And listen, if you made a change in your life and you're no longer living in the energy that you were in whatever the fuck happened, it don't matter what it is. You know what I mean? If you feel resentment, regret, and remorse, right? That means you'll make a change. You know what I'm saying? You'll try to fix it, rectify. If you can't rectify the hurt, the offense, rectify the behavior. Thank you, Spirit. Heartbreak. That's what it is. That's what it is. Spirit said, listen to your intuition. What's going on here? The devil's a liar, absolutely. I want you to sit there. Time, that clock's not moving. Sit there and just wallow in a whole bunch of bullshit. Watching other people, when you're in an envious, jealous energy, it's like a demonic spirit that likes to just sit there and just watch. When you find yourself watching somebody like that, that's a demonic spirit. That's a monitoring spirit. If you're obsessed with any person, place, or thing, that it takes up all of your energy outside of God, because God is going to have you spreading love, right? So you will not be sitting idle. You will not be worried about what nobody else is doing. That's a whole different energy spit, baby. You hear me? But when you find yourself obsessed with and watching someone else, that's a demonic spirit. You need to check yourself. I don't know what that was for, but that was damn sure a message. Because I seen it. Listen, what did I say? It's a demonic, man, listen. Stop playing with me. Somebody want to know where you're going, what you're doing. They want to know everything about you. Learn, when we overcome these obstacles and these mental and emotional challenges that we have to overcome in order for ourselves to flourish, for us to grow, you know what I mean, and for us to help other people, because that's something we got to do. Somebody watches you, somebody's learning from you. We're teaching people, we're teaching others too, not just by what we say, but it's by how we walk. Are we taking shortcuts? Are we jumping in the Uber when we said we walked 10 miles and we took the Uber for 5? You hear me? Come on now. You're being watched, absolutely. Nothing's by coincidence. And this message is not by coincidence, Spirit said. What's going on here? Healing these old wounds, right? This guilt and this regret. Releasing the belief, right? Okay. 5 of Swords. Ooh, wait. Somebody want to know where you're going so they can come in and try to create chaos. So they can come in and try to block it. This is somebody that can't get over something. Look. This is somebody that can't get over some kind of heartbreak. They cannot. The Hangman. They can't. This is somebody that wants to know what you're doing, where you're going, who you're with, so they can come in and create conflict. So they can go, they can. This is somebody that's gossiping and telling stories and like bringing up the past. That's what I hear. Somebody keeps trying to throw your past in front of your path, right? To keep you from moving forward, right? Oh my, stop playing. They've been doing this for a long time. Knight of Pentacles and the Hangman. This is somebody that's definitely replaying the tape over and over and over again. I don't know why I'm picking up like a child in a grown person's body. Somebody that was never able to grow up. It's like their heart chakras closed off. And they saddle the fence. It's something like that. It's like this is somebody that's non-committal, right? They won't go into anything whole. It's always very guarded energy, And I feel like this is also somebody that may use their material wealth as, I don't know. This is somebody that uses their material wealth. They buy love. Yeah, this is somebody that tries to buy love. Okay, take that how it resonates. What's going on here, Spirit? This is somebody that could be in regret about something, right? This is somebody that does. Do you see, when we hurt people, right? Knowing or unknowing, intentional or unintentional. When we hurt people, but, we make amends on our end, right? And we try to move forward. There's things that the person that got hurt, there's actions that they take, right? Because they feel like they have a right to retaliate to get you back, right? So once you release that energy, once you're not fighting with this person, you allow them to go through the emotions, but you gave them that apology. You gave it to them, right? They're the ones now, they're sitting with the fact that you gave the apology. Now you're going to move on. They don't want that shit. So they're creating their own karma by attacking you. You hear me? That's what's going on here. Somebody's creating their own karma. What's going on here, Spirit? Yes, sir. Ace of Wands, yes. Look, Eight of Pentacles, Six of Wands. You get some. Listen, you getting some kind of victory here. Yeah, you getting a new beginning here because you allowed things to play out as they should. Now this person is getting a mirror of their own actions because of something somebody did to them. It's just like a domino effect, right? There comes a point, but what happened is when you cause that domino to tilt, they cause dominoes to tilt. But in a sense, when you stop, they came after you too, but they didn't just do you, they did others. This is what I'm saying. It wasn't just you. You was supposed to be the reason. You were the reason. Somebody wants to come in and apologize, but you know, right, that purple elephant's in the room, but you are healing. Somebody wants to heal something with you, but I don't feel like they want to do it with with good intentions. Yeah, because see, you released yourself from the guilt. Ha ha ha, you released yourself, Spirit. Look, somebody was playing with you. They was trying to keep you in that guilt and that shame, that regret. They was trying to keep you in that shit. And you said, nah, you released yourself from this shit. Ooh wee, yes sir, Spirit. Look, the lovers, yeah, because you made a choice. You decided, listen, you're going to have to, listen, if you can't accept it, then I got to get the fuck on. But I'm not staying here. I'm not staying in this shit. No. Come on, Spirit. What's Queen of Pentacles? They also see you as somebody that's very wise. They see there's a lot of things that you know how to do. You're very skilled at what you do. And that brings you a lot of stability. Somebody still has ulterior motives because you released yourself from the mental prison, the spiritual prison. You released yourself. Yes. And listen, I'm telling you, all they want to do is come in and try to, but that ain't going to happen. I can tell you that right now. Spirit ain't finna let that happen. They juggling. Yeah. Now they carrying burdens that they created, right? Because you're not even in the fight no more. Now they're in their own fighting with the fight with those others that they've caused harm to because of you. Take it how it resonates. Because of their vendetta. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. What's going on here, Spirit? Yeah. Somebody could be trying to attack your business. Yeah, create illusions. Look at that. I can't make it up. Somebody could be trying to create illusions around. You could have your own business. You could be an entrepreneur. Yeah, look at that. Spirit's like, no. Somebody wants you to lose your business. I'm picking that up. Somebody wants you to be rejected, you to be removed from something. Listen, somebody's attacking your business, your work. Yes, they are. They're creating some kind of illusions, and you know it. And you know it. Listen, the Wheel of Fortune, the Two of Cups, opposite. Man, listen. Yeah, because the wheel has turned in your favor. You know it. Hierophant energy. Highly intuitive. You know you're being led. You're being guided. Spiritual intuition. Where do we start this off? Perseverance. Yes, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. You're very strong. You're very spiritually strong. You have a strong foundation, I heard integrity and intuition. I think that's it, y'all. So don't forget, look at that, and good luck. We're manifesting prosperity. We're manifesting good things in our life. May no weapon formed against us prosper in the blood of Jesus. Alright? You heard me? Let that cover a multitude. In Jesus' name, 24/24. Peace. Stay up, y'all.